You think you know destruction, but humanity's greatest weapon is merely a matchstick in a cosmic storm. There are ancient forces that can reshape a planet, erasing an era in the blink of an eye. And there are deaths more brilliant than 1 billion lives combined. But the universe still hides one final secret, a weapon beyond imagination.
So, what is the largest explosion ever measured by science? Let's find the answer together.
In the mid-20th century, humanity stood on the brink of self-annihilation, a race to forge thunder in mortal hands.
Each side sought to create a weapon of absolute power, an undeniable statement. And in that frenzied race, the Soviet Union decided to create a monster.
Its codename, Ivan. Its design yield, 100 megatons, 100 million tons of TNT.
It was too big, too heavy. No bomber of the era could carry it. They had to build a special delivery vehicle, a unique iron bird for Ivan's mission. But even its creators were terrified. They decided to halve the yield, down to 50 megatons. October 30, 1961. The world held its breath.
From this altitude, the ground is just a hazy map.
The moment of truth had arrived. Ivan is unleashed.
A special parachute designed to give the plane 188 precious seconds to escape.
A race against the shockwave of its own creation. 3, 2, 1.
Detonation. A second sun is born on Earth. Large enough to swallow a city, hot enough to melt stone. The mushroom cloud soared 64 kilometers high, touching the edge of space.
The bomber, though hundreds of kilometers away, still plummeted over 1,000 meters.
Its shockwave was powerful enough to circle the Earth. But 3 times. A man-made roar, powerful enough to shake the entire planet. A warning that terrified even its own creators. But human power, however terrible, is but a child's tantrum compared to the ancient wrath of the cosmos.
66 million years ago, Earth was another world, ruled by giants. Life proceeded as it had for millions of years, oblivious to the coming visitor. A new star appeared in the sky. A star that did not belong. It was the Chicxulub asteroid, a mountain of rock flying through space. Upon entering the atmosphere, friction turned it into a fireball brighter than the sun. The target, the Yucatan Peninsula. The energy released instantly, boiling oceans and vaporizing thousands of cubic kilometers of rock. The The impact was so powerful that solid rock behaved like a liquid.
A colossal tsunami was born, sweeping deep into the continents. But the destruction had only just begun. Earth's atmosphere became a colossal oven, baking the surface. Nowhere was safe.
After the heat came the cold. An artificial winter descended. Photosynthesis stopped. The food chain collapsed. This was a planetary-scale biological reset, paving the way for a new epoch. Our epoch.
Its scar is still there, a reminder of the cosmos's power to shape worlds.
Even that planet-shaping event was just a whisper in the grand symphony of the cosmos.
To find the truly great explosions, we must leave our home behind.
We must go to where the stars are born and where they die.
These stellar nurseries are where the giants of the universe are forged.
Stars with tens, even hundreds of times the mass of our sun.
They live brilliant but short lives, burning through their fuel at an unimaginable rate. In their cores, a cosmic forge creates heavier and heavier elements,
until it creates iron. Iron is the end of the line. It can no longer produce energy.
With no more outward pressure, gravity wins. The star begins to collapse in on itself.
A process that took millions of years ends in seconds.
The collapse creates a colossal shockwave, which bounces off the core.
This is a supernova, the glorious death of a star.
For a brief moment, it shines brighter than hundreds of billions of stars combined.
Its energy dwarfs anything the Earth has ever witnessed. But this is not just destruction. This is creation. It is in the heat and pressure of a supernova that the heaviest elements in the universe are born. These elements enrich the gas clouds, preparing them for the next generation of stars.
And from those clouds, new planets are made.
Every heavy element on our planet is the calcium in your bones. The gold on your hand. All forged in the fiery heart of a dying star. We are the children of explosions.
Every time you look up at the night sky, remember, you are looking at your own origins.
A supernova releases immense energy, but it explodes in all directions. What would happen if all that energy was focused into a single point?
The answer comes from monster stars. Stars more than 40 to 50 times the mass of the sun.
When these monsters die, they don't just create a supernova. They create a hypernova.
Its core collapses completely under its own weight, overcoming all physical limits.
It creates one of the strangest objects in the universe. a black hole. But the story doesn't stop. The black hole begins to eat the very star that created it.
Energy and matter are compressed, twisted by unimaginable magnetic fields.
And then, the black hole releases that energy. Not in all directions.
They pierce through the parent star, carrying an immeasurable amount of energy.
This is a gamma ray burst, a GRB. The lighthouse of death has been lit.
And this is what our telescopes on Earth have measured. Let's compare the scales one last time. The energy of a GRB surpasses them all. A gamma ray burst lasting a few seconds releases more energy than our sun will in its entire 10 billion year lifespan. If such a beam were to be aimed directly at Earth.
The result would be a biological reset on a scale so total, so complete, that recovery would be impossible. This is the largest, most powerful and most terrifying explosion ever witnessed by the eye of science. It leaves us with one final, humbling question. What other secrets does the universe hide?